time to rethink every fact that is imaginable. Survival instinct dwells in a past that is uninhabitable. I happen to pull fast ones over the slow parole board who likes to speak to defanged wolves who cry sheep. Time seeps into our skin, age indicates how long we've been lost in space. I keep putting expressionless looks on my face, an awful waste of human skin who waits for autumn to begin. My fall from grace will do me in too late. I'm out of season. No spring chicken, summer romance novel writer could win a prize. It's Nobel, go to hell in a riding vehicle that he winterized. I've changed my mind more often than my undergarments about abortion and other nonsense. I'm an orphan who comes from Providence. I am a sign from God for the parentally misguided. I know my state is not an ocean, not an island, not a road. If I don't know where I come from, how do I know where to go? It's not where you're from, not where you're at, it's where you're going. And I am going home. And I know my state is not an ocean, not an island, not a road. If I don't know where I come from, how do I know where to go? It's not where you're from, not where you're at, it's where you're going. And I am going home to where? The land of the lost souls, feeling a loneliness that really only exists in abandoned foster homes. How many images of missing kids can be fit onto a milk carton? Framed, they're starting to look the same. Starting to say his name and claim privileges as if they found him. The strangest little kids surrounding the circle of false friendship rings of firearms are connected at the elbow cause their tired moms unexpectedly let go. The Velcro-like component that keeps their unit cohesive, it's the music, so we give reasons to get sober. Life experiences to hum to. These kids play Red Rover, I look for weaknesses to run through. With reckless abandon, they're standing, refuse to go down. Pinballs in their machine bounce between abusive homes now. If it's fight or flight, they'll just choose to throw down. Ain't nothing like beating a dead horse, riding it through a ghost town. I move with no sound. Used to think I was invisible, till they stopped me mid-stride and said, I think I've seen a picture of you. Picture that. I said, nah, I just got one of them faces placed next to an expiration date that changes. I kinda look familiar. My name is on the tip of your tongue. The lost look on my face makes you play dumb. Say something colloquial. I need to get my bearings and a feel for where I'm at. But you ain't hearing that, they shout freeze. I'm a tourist trapped by townies who put bounties out on me in all surrounding counties. Before I bounce, I hear them shout, can someone help us out, please? We're all alone in the foster home, killing ourselves with the house keys. Not every broken home can come equipped with a fix-it man, and it's a smelly mess once the shit hits the fan. Kids just stand in their circle jerks with their dicks in the sand, saying fuck the world, cause they ain't got no girl, but who do they think I am? Think again, I'm not that quick to plan ahead of time. I'm 2 steps behind the schedule, they pretend to have read my mind. I think they just misread the lines in the palm of my hand, cause they're random scars caused from slapboxing with landlords. I ran with the dogs till I realized they were all mutts turned bitch once the dog catcher caught up. Forced into trucks, boarded up, put to sleep in the pound. Being an orphan sucks, but I'm through with sneaking around. I see my frown posted up on street lights and telephone poles. From what they show, it seems like I never grow old. From what they show, it seems like I never go home. And that doesn't seem right, cause they won't let me grow. This is where some go to avoid the sun rays and the noise of subways. Emerging introverted, unemployed and unshaved. I feel rewarded offering a finder's fee that I know no one will pay. This is where some go to avoid the sun rays and the noise of subways. Emerging introverted, unemployed and unshaved. I've got multiple personalities and my inner children are runaways. And I know my state is not an ocean, not an island, not a road. I don't know where I come from, how do I know where to go? It's not where you're from, not where you're at, it's where you're going. And I am going home to the land of the lost souls, feeling a loneliness that really only exists in abandoned foster homes. Offering a finder's fee that I know no one will pay. I've got multiple personalities and my inner children are runaways. Rewarded offering a finder's fee that I know no one will pay. I've got multiple personalities and my inner children are runaways. Rewarded offering a finder's fee that I know no one will pay. I've got multiple personalities and my inner children are runaways.
Angel dust, animal tranquilizer, aurora borealis, belladonna, black dust, black whack, boat, butt naked, fake cannabinol, CiRRAV, CJ, cliffhanger, Columbo, Cosmos, crazy coke, crystal tea, cyclone, cyclones, Detroit pink. Devil dust, dipper, donk, drink, dummy dust, elephant tranquilizer, embalming fluid, energizer, earth flakes, fresh prostate, beautiful dust.
Going there to give him cash, hear him laugh, bring him back. If I can't tear down these walls, I'll slip him through the crack. If that crack ain't big enough, I'm sick enough to get committed. Where he's been, I ain't been allowed to visit, and I miss him. They put me in a submission hold, got him living in a hole. Give me the rope, pull it back, cut him slack, he's getting old. This cold does nothing for his bones, he's shaking. Always put on hold, that prison phone's always taken. They put me on a speaker, but my voice is breaking up. I'd like to think he caught bits and pieces before the gates get shut. Raise it up, somebody cover me, I'm going in with razor cuts. It's something ugly that I know within. Can't afford the luxury of exposing everything, but I've been doing the best that I can. I take it day by day, just one step at a time. And I don't need a sobriety test to walk the line. Walking on this tightrope with arms open wide, hoping to find you live and well on the other side. So I could give you this gift as a symbol. When I felt the rope loosen, I knew I missed my window. He really did love you, you know. Pat, pat, said get your fucking hand off my back. This is my passage into adulthood, and I need not small talk, fingers vision from a weak spot. I used to dream a lot and search for meaning in a sleepwalk. The only time I find myself having a deep talk, and now I never sleep, cause sleep is the cousin of debt. One can never rest depending on how up the drugs get. Upset, submit me to a blood test, find no trace of my words reverting back to wait, that wasn't what I meant. My right eye is sunrise, the left is sunset. The moonshine ain't got me drunk yet. My tongue's wet for the lunar eclipse, and when you're flat broke, ain't nothing you won't do for a fix. It's a beautiful mix of Jesus juice on my lips and words that are stuck, so I stirred them up with a crucifix. And this is where I found a friend in Christ. But I also found a few spikes, and I decided to use them as pegs on my bike, so you'd have a place to stand when I broke you out of that vice. And now I'm going back to rehab. 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 I don't drink though. As a dead-again Christian with a medicine prescription. Yeah, I'm a friend of Bill, let me in and get me out of this. Hook up the plugs and wires while the dogs sniff for a powdered substance. In a town of judgments with glass house developments, cookie-cutter Republican school book intelligence. They never considered how just one rock could crack the whole facade. Now they confiscate slingshots. I will not meditate on the sermon. Heaven's gate is burning, so we self-medicate with bourbon while their collection plate is turned into a purse. I've turned into a second-rate person, but I'm not the first. This isn't your typical cry for help. I tried to melt. Someone stopped the trickling with a Bible belt, reminding me of tourniquets and heroin nods. Now that right there, that's one hell of a god. You can't match magic with an addict that's got a mapping compass in order to find a substance and matchstick that functions. A searching and fearless immoral inventory till every person with a story begins to bore me. I did what I had to do to get to the place where your face wasn't such a blurry mess. I packed all your favorite promises and words that we kept. You weren't hard to find, all it took was 13 steps. I take it day by day, just one step at a time. Don't deny that sick feeling in your stomach. You can't run from it. Let it guide you into high view, then move beyond the summit. From peaks to valleys, speed through alleys. If it's done quick, you'll have the time to find the caves where days were never sunlit. Discover scriptures made by a society of blind men who suggest the best directions where you most likely will find them. Dead set on checkmates, embracing a chess set. When bedspreads get wet, they're left with the scent of death threats. In 7 seconds, I'll become undone. I'm breaking through. If you're around by the time I reach number 1, I'm taking you. You're not the traveling type, then hide your baggage better before you die a normal death and write the average letter about your internal furnace and how life's a sexually transmitted disease that you contracted through her kiss. When a boy writes off the world, it's done with sloppy misspelled words. If a girl writes off the world, it's done in cursive. I'm searching for a cure. This is a sickness. Can you hear me, love? The dirt for what it's worth, listening to the birds chirp. The same cryptic speech the breeze speaks and the sea repeats, recognizing the cycles with every passing day, writing full demands in the sand till the crashing waves wash it away. I watch what I say now, but I hate it, trying to make my mark, afraid of the dark nature of vague statements that plague the vacant parking lots where shopping carts go uncollected. That sick feeling in my stomach starts to leave my heart and soul infected. I won't accept it, do my best to reject patterns till it hurts. Every second making bad turns for the worse. She's getting further away, I can feel it in the way my bones ache. The ocean sealed its lips now, the waves won't break. The secrets it won't say has got us trying to break codes in churches. And lately I've been hating its sole purpose. When a boy writes off the world, it's done with sloppy misspelled words. If a girl writes off the world, it's done in cursive. I'm searching for a cure. This is a sickness. Can you hear me, love? Look for air pockets to pick. Walk with a stick, start picking locks with it. Opening up heart-shaped lockets with little arguments. Tawdry trinkets start to split and contradict those who say one thing but think the opposite. I bit the dust, tongue-kissing documents in a smokestack. Faith is harder to swallow than pride, turning our throats black. I want my home back. I know that's not an available option. It's the way that I'm walking in between a cradle and coffin that just makes me pace myself. If half the battle's done right, the other half won't take my health while jacking my shadow's sunlight. To crack it open and find the space between my breaths are desolate. Life is just a lie with an F in it, and death is definite. But after I scratched the surface, I never saw the calm before the storm. Act so nervous. When a boy writes off the world, it's done with sloppy misspelled words. If a girl writes off the world, it's done in cursive. I'm searching for her. Can you hear me, love? 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 Can you hear me, love?
This is not a lobby.
All the people said I wouldn't laugh. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Laugh, laugh, laugh.
I'd give a 21 gunshot salute with the toy rifle that you bought me, but it won't shoot. And all is well because there's been one too many shots. The sterile robots want to talk to me about detox. Stop the presses. There's been an update delivered via 1:30 a.m. phone call when an only half informative source talks discreetly. Meet me at the family room on the side of the intensive care unit. Immediately I'll carry a tune, the siren so loud can't hear my music. Keep free of negative thoughts, everything will be fine. We all assume that it would go back to the way things were, that it would go back to normal soon. Saw the moon in a way that I never seen it before. When I looked up that night into the sky, wondering why, looking for answers, guess I ain't asked right. I'm guessing most of y'all out there know exactly what that's like. Now tell me, what's that like? It's like a whirlwind of emotions that occurs when moms and dads fight. It's like when a girl grins, an emotion of hers that holds your arm and grabs tight. Hurl him into the ocean, one of them cold sweat heat flash types. When extreme fluctuations and temperature changes have been known to crack pipes. Crack pipes. Crack pipes. Meet me halfway in a golden extra length just to help you strength. Meet me at the AA meeting, needing to take more than 12 steps. Bring me to your hiding place so I can face your vice grip. I'll chisel every single monkey off your back with this ice pick. Come meet up with me on the sidelines when the game is over just to say hello. Then afterwards backstage to let me know that you enjoyed the show. And go to grandma's house for Sunday dinner. Sit at the head of the table, take away the fatal flaw you made the day before. I seen you bleed. Meet me on Christmas Eve. We can fight but make up before you leave. Make visits with the rest of those who rest in pieces of my dreams. Meet me at the fork in the road where lost souls get indecisive. Meet me at the crossroads so I can have someone to walk into the light with.
I wear my scars like the rings on a pimp. I live life like the captain of a sinking ship. The one thing that I can guarantee, I'm like a stepping razor. I suggest you stay fair with me. Been paying dues for a decade plus. Before that, I was just another face on the bus. Tapping my foot to the beat on the radio. Dreaming about the mic and the money and the ladies. Oh mom, I promise I'm gonna be large. Someday I'ma stop trying to borrow your car. Gonna go far with charisma and skill until they put my face on $1 million bill. Atmosphere, it's just a 10-letter word. Discretion is the name of my cement-feathered bird. And if you didn't hear, then fuck whatever's heard. I think you got the sickness, I suggest you get it cured. Caught up in the mix of a bottle full of fix. I'ma hobble down the street till I reach Knob Creek. It's not that I don't like you, I just don't wanna speak. You fucking freak, now keep your days out my week. The world keeps a balance through mathematics, defined by whatever you've added and subtracted. I'm pushing on the hammer to trigger the brain. Embrace how I live, 'cause God loves ugly. Once upon a time in Minneapolis, yo, I damn near had to steal the show. I stepped on the stage, who is it? My name's Slug, I've come to kill a couple minutes. And what's up with the way that everybody gathers around each other so they can steal each other's sound? If it's all about getting down with the get down, how long I gotta wait for these fools to sit down? A standing in the storm, abandoning the norm, and handling the harvest, measuring the worth by the depth of the hardship. I welcome all the hatred, you can aim at my name. I held onto the sacred ways of how to play the game. When the soldiers started running short on rations, I began tapping the egg to spark the hatching. Make it happen and take this captain to the gallows. I keep steering us into an area that's shallow. Talking to my shadow, he advised me not to worry. Said I should plant my tree and let it rise out of the fury. So give me some light, a little love and some liquid. I'ma creep through the night and put a plug in the spigot. And when the water grows and the dam starts to overflow, I float atop the flood, holding on to my ugly. Why scream when you can lose yourself inside the wide screen? Let life be a bowl of melted ice cream, or be the deer that's caught in my high beams. I'm rolling with the brights on, scared stiff. Reality is just too much to bear with. Paranoid, walking around careless. No wonder you're in love with your therapist. Go to sleep, my little time bomb.
Staying warm and dry has never been our priority. Our priority is, was, and always will be.
Got to change my way of living. Got to change my style.
A little bit of his childhood, sometimes bad, sometimes good, but he never was one to blame today's gray sky on last week's rain. So he sees everything face value, looks grim, it tastes bad too. There's nothing to do except do push down the wall to get through. I swear to God it's too stretched, too easy to slip on loose steps. And the taller you are, the harder you fall. That's why a lot of us crawl. Mama, please don't look now. I gotta walk over people I've took down. It ain't as pretty as you probably think. It's gonna take more than soap and a sink. Tomorrow he'll drink to the guilt of every cheap wooden bridge that he's built. Bury those skeletons in his head till you pick him up and carry him to bed. Now,
got to change my way of living. Got to change my style.
Swimming through alcohol and women. Get some gold spray paint for that lemon. Everything he's got is not a given. Rock bottom on the flip side of top billing. Not a victim, fuck the sympathy. Figure it out and kill the bitch in me. Pour a little liquor out, call it a victory. They said the sky was limit free. No, don't trust none of these people. Won't give them enough to love me for me. So even when they welcome me into their kingdom, can't bring self to believe them. Those faux pas trying to act like no flaw. Turn it up until it burns that stovetop. Mr. Know-it-all, bad boy show-offs. Red lights, no stops. Mama, this can't be the boy you raised me to be. The drama, depression, afraid that it must be the daily in me that's crazy. Carry me home, take care of your baby.
Got to change my way of living. Got to change my style.
No, don't wanna live like that, no.
Carry me.
up on his buster. I continue to keep one of my feet in this gutter. Maybe that's my way of putting the day in place. Ain't too much okay, you can tell by how I wear this face. But don't you worry, this is my journey. Fellas, keep your fists up, women keep it dirty. Fly little birdie as I walk through this puzzle, putting it together, making sure the laugh stays muffled. They congregated on the corner of the block, trying to come up with a plan so they could close down the shop. Unsuccessfully, all attempts of pressing we, testing we, bringing we one closer to the destiny. Yes, it be the fool that burnt down the school, trying to turn around the frown and make everything seem cool. Sitting on my stool, showing off my muscles, caught between a chuckle and a fuck you and I love you. They buckle and bend when I start up the binge. The structure can't handle the whole weight. They struggle cause their pride won't let them give in, so I'ma let them cuddle with their own self-hate. Come on and mash that jam into a telephone pole. Catch that beam, let it caress the soul. She don't eat meat, he don't need love. They won't see free, they caught a bad love. I walk down the street in search of a home, a virtual me inside my headphones. Way too buzzed and the ride's too rough. Can't read what I wrote last night on the bus. I've put footprints across each inch. I've left fingerprints in the way that you listen. The women distract me, I give in gladly. Stay vision, try not to stray from the mission. Holy cough drops, am I the next to get knocked off? Played a game of hopscotch and stepped on a soft spot. Can't fall off if you don't reach for the top, so I'ma stay below the radar and keep what I got. I don't sleep a lot, I don't like to dream. Shove my thoughts in your mouth just to stifle your screams. If the light was green, I'd put the pedal to the metal, put the flame to the kettle, trying to keep the pain settled. Change up the level, turn the treble down, do-si-do with the angel and spin the devil round. Gotta get a better sound out of this mismatched system. Got a city full of heads, can't none catch the rhythm. So let me run through these motions some more. We gonna see the light once I kick open this door. We gonna be alright. DJ, spin the brakes so I can make everybody embrace they self-hate. You can mash that dream into a telephone pole. Catch that beam, let it caress the soul. She don't need
staying warm and dry.
Despite what people believe or say, quality time isn't a long forgotten. Introducing the LG G2. The G2 looks great, has an excellent camera, a large HD screen, and a
take me with you when you go. I've been following your eyes. Dismantle my disguise. When you realize my name, and suddenly your mood begins to change.
man.
I speak only with